My daughter asked me one night, Dad, were the stars always there? And I didn't know whether to laugh or break right then and there. We were born into the hum of it, blue light flickering on our skin. Every room had 20 voices, but nobody was really letting anybody in. Mothers crying in locked up bathrooms, fathers working till their backs gave out, kids learning how to mimic happiness from people selling it online for clout. Every fear got amplified, every wound turned into trade. They kept us tired, divided, distracted, too numb to notice what we gave away. And somewhere along the line, we stopped touching the world with our hands. Then one morning, the feeds kept screaming louder, till the whole damn country finally said no more. And the screens went black on a Saturday night. Not from war, not from fire, people just walked outside like survivors blinking after years underground, hearing crickets instead of notifications now. Neighbors stood awkward in driveways at first, like strangers waking up with the same thirst. And somebody laughed, and somebody cried, and somebody finally looked another human in the eyes when the screens went black. First few weeks felt terrified. Silence can be cruel that way. People realized how long they'd gone without hearing their own thoughts during the day. Some marriages didn't survive it, some people collapsed from the weight. Turns out distractions were holding together a lot of pain we were too scared to face. But slowly the world got louder, not the noise, the real kind. Went through old gum trees, boots crunching gravel at night. Kids came home muddy and breathless, holding frogs and strange shaped stones. Teenagers learned guitar on back steps, old men stopped dying alone. And across the country, like a long lost signal coming through, people started remembering what humans are supposed to do. Oh, when the screens went black on a Saturday night, front porches glowed in yellow light. People dragged old tables outside, shared cheap beer and pieces of their lives. No filters, no angles, no performance art, just cracked voices speaking straight from the heart. Turns out loneliness ain't the absence of crowds, it's feeling invisible while surrounded by sound. When the screens went black, we could finally hear each other. Neither one knew how to curate themselves. They just talked till sunrise, like humans used to. A widow down the street started baking bread for half the town. Said she hadn't heard laughter in her kitchen since her husband went in the ground. And me, I forgot what my own heartbeat sounded like, without a machine telling me what to fear next. When the screens went black on a Saturday night, the stars looked almost unbearably bright. like they've been waiting patient all this time for us to finally lift our heads and look skyward. And the world wasn't perfect, hell, some parts were chaos and scars, but people started belonging somewhere again, instead of drifting alone through artificial dark. No algorithm knew your name, no outrage cycle owned your pain. Just open windows, warm light, real voices singing into the night. When the screens went black, we remembered who we are. My daughter looked up again, said, "Dad, I think the world's alive." I said, "Yeah, kid, I think it always was."